right, and it's about that time for Wednesday night hockey. We got the good guys, the Growlers in red. You can see them sitting at 8-0, playing the Pinellas County Sheriffs Stars at 2-5. So here we go. We got the face-off. Again, the good guys, the Growlers in red. Will they stay undefeated tonight? We're starting out there with the Kirk boys, and we got Jacob and Otley and Tree on D. You can see I've added an AI clock. Hopefully the time will stay on track, but here we go. We got a face-off, and we got the Sheriffs got it at their blue line. They're trying to get around Evan Kirk. Little battle there in the corner. It looks like Evan's got the puck. He's going to cross in. He's going to take a shot, and that goes off the goalie into the corner. And Jacob chases after it. He dumps it down low to Evan. Evan's got it. He's spinning around in the corner. And we got one of the Sheriffs takes it away. Number 25, we're just going to nickname him Scarecrow today because if you've seen The Wizard of Oz, he looks just like the Scarecrow. Scarecrow comes in and takes a shot. That goes wide to Jacob and around the boards and out back to the blue line. We got Wonder Woman, passes it up to Scarecrow. And now that's intercepted. Evan Kirk's got it, and he's crossing in, and Jacob's got the puck. Jacob tries to pass it across to Evan. He does to Andy, and Andy takes a shot, and the goalie makes a nice save right there. Nice play, boys. And now we got Wonder Woman has the puck, and she passes it up, and the Sheriffs are just trying to get it out where Andrew's got it, and he's going to dump it over for Otley. Otley chases it back inside his own blue line and throws it back across to Andrew. Andrew throws it up to Gowell. Gowell tips it up to Heritage. Here comes Scotty Heritage. He walks in. He shoots. And he scores! And the downside is you just couldn't see it. Live Barn, we're not going to do an instant replay on this because Live Barn did not pick up the play. But it was a pass from Andrew to Gowell. Gowell just passed it to Heritage. He walked in and just let it rip. And nice shot, Scotty. 1-0 Growlers here early in the first. That same line's going to stay out there, and we're just going to have a face-off. We got Wonder Woman's got the puck. She backs it up. She passes it across to Scarecrow. Scarecrow back to Wonder Woman. Here she comes. She crosses center ice. She's trying to work in and get a shot off. She's going to try to get around, looks like Scotty, but that's not going to work out. And the other Scotty's got it in the corner. He leaves it for Noah. Noah's got it behind the net. He's looking to make a pass out, and he hits Dahmer. Dahmer tries to hit Heritage, but that got broken up there by one of the Sheriffs. Sheriffs are trying to dump it deep, but there's a little clog there, and Scotty Heritage is going to come up with the puck, and it's going to come back to Scarecrow behind the Sheriff's net. Scarecrow's looking to make a play. He's passing it out to Wonder Woman. We got a stick on the ice. Somebody broke a stick, and here comes one of the Sheriffs trying to break into the Growler zone. He's going to try to get around Noah, and he's going to pass it right out front, and that shot looks like it got blocked by Scotty. And now that puck, it's up at it's out of sight here. And we got a long pass up to Evan Kirk, and Steve. He's going to leave it for Noah. Back to Steve. Steve takes a shot, and that goes wide. And now TA's got it in the corner. TA's got it, looking for somebody up top. Passes it to Noah. Now Scotty's got it. He's taking a look up at the point. He's going to throw it down to Noah. Noah has it in the corner. Tries to throw it out front to Steve. And that got broken up, and the Sheriffs are just going to clear it back. And Noah's going to have that inside the Growlers' blue line, and he's going to pass it up to Scotty. Scotty's got it. And he makes a nice pass up to Steve. Here Steve's going to break in. He crosses the blue line, and he's going to leave it for Monty. Monty walks in and takes a shot, and that goes wide. But comes to Steve, and he tucks it in, and he scores.
You ready? Let's go.
This has been a habit the past few weeks. Monty, TA, and Steve have connected for a few goals, but right here, Monty's just going to walk in. He's got all kinds of room, and he's just going to let it rip. You can see the goalie, he just hits it with his blocker into the corner, and unfortunate for him, it pops right out onto the stick of Steve, and nobody is there, and Steve just tucks it home. So it is early in the game, and it is 2-0 Growlers. We got the face-off back at center ice, and you can see 8:48 on the clock, and it's already 2-0 Growlers inside the first 4 minutes of the game. And now the Sheriffs are going to try to make something happen, and Andrew's going to just tip it back into the Sheriff zone where Steve's got the puck, and he loses it. And now the Sheriffs come up with it, and they're going to try to make something happen here. They haven't had much, maybe one good shot on net. And now Andrew's got it behind the Growlers net. He passes it up to TA, who leaves it for Steve. And here come the Growlers once again. Steve crosses the blue line. Steve walks in. He holds up. He passes it across. It looks like to Ollie. He takes a shot. And what a nice play right there. And a nice save by the goalie. It would have been 3-0. But the Sheriffs goalie keeping him in it here early in the first. Sheriffs are struggling. All right, we got to change lines. We got Evan Kirk out there, and now he loses the draw, and Scarecrow's got it. He's going to pass it all the way along the boards, and that was too far for everyone, and that's going to be called for icing, and we got another face-off back in the Sheriff zone. All right, we got the Kirk boys out there with Jacob and Otley and Andrew on D. And they're going to try to have a long pass down for the Wonder Woman, and that icing's going to be waved off. She's going to get there before Andrew. She's looking to make a play. She passes it across. Are they finally going to get another shot? They do, and that goes into Jacob, and he's just going to freeze the puck. And while we take a quick freeze on that, Jacob is making his 39th start in net, and then 38 starts completed. He has 28 wins, only 5 losses in regulation, and a 76-game winning percentage. That's pretty outstanding. So here we go. We got Wonder Woman chasing the puck back into the Growler zone. She takes a turn. She's got speed. And she's going to cross the blue line and center ice. She's going to bring it into the Growler zone, trying to get around Otley. She does, and her shot goes wide and along the boards. And now Andrew's got it behind the Growler's net. He's looking to play it up, and he does for Jacob, but that's a little bit too far. And Scarecrow's got it for the Sheriffs. He's backpedaling, throws it over to Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman's got it now, and she throws it back to the Scarecrow. Here comes the Scarecrow. He's coming in. He looks like he's going to take a shot. He does, and Jacob just saves that and kicks that to the corner. And now it's going to come out to him again. He's trying to get around Andrew, but that's not going to work out very well. And now Andrew's battling in the corner. He throws it. He still got it. And he tries to get it up to Jacob, and they get it out. Now we got a 2-on-1 with the Kirk boys, and actually we got a 3-on-2. Evan comes in. He passes it across to Andrew, but just a little bit too far. Andrew's got the puck, throws it up to Jacob, and that gets blocked. Andrew still got it. He's wheeling and dealing in the Sheriff zone. He's still got the puck. He's going to try to throw it up to Kirk. And Kirk's going to try to lay out and keep that puck in. And that was almost a disaster, but Scotty bailed him out on that one. And here comes Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman's coming in. She's trying to get a shot off, and she circles back. Now she's going to try to get around Gowell, and she's just going to throw it across. And Evan Kirk's going to take that away, and he's got a head of steam on him, but it's a 1-on-2. Here comes Evan. He's just going to walk in, take a shot. And Live Barn is stuck tonight. It's just not following the puck from side to side, at least on this rink. And here comes Scarecrow again for the Sheriffs. He crosses center ice and into the Growlers' blue line. He leaves it for a heavy-set guy. I don't know who he is. He shoots, and what a chance right there. But Noah tied up the Scarecrow as he was coming in to tip in that rebound. Growlers take another shot, and Noah's going to block that one before it gets on Jacob, and then Noah's going to take off. He's at center ice. There's only one girl back, and Noah's going to step in, take a shot, and he just misses, and that goes in the corner where Robbie's got the puck, and he's going to try to tip it out front, but there's nobody there. And Wonder Woman's going to come up with it. She's at center ice. She's just going to dump it into the Growler zone where Scotty Heritage chases after it. Heritage chases after the puck. He just wraps it around the boards where Scotty's going to tip it up to Dahmer, and that was a little bit too far for him. And the Sheriffs have it in their zone. We got Wonder Woman. She's going to make a pass up. They're struggling with it at center ice. They're going to try to get it into the Growler zone, but Scotty's going to knock that back. And then Dahmer tries to tip it back to Noah, and that almost got picked off. And now Scotty's battling, and now Heritage has it. Heritage has it. He's going to throw it all the way up to Noah. Or that's Dahmer. Dahmer's got the puck, tries to feed Gowell, throws it into his skates. And now the Sheriffs they're just going to try to regroup and start over. They're going to try to get it some pressure on. They've had maybe 2 good chances here. We got 4:27 left to go in the first, and we got a 2-0 Growlers lead. All right, we got Steve out there with Monty and TA and Noah and Scotty on D. Noah's got the puck, and he's going to throw it across to Scotty. Scotty's got it. Scotty makes a nice pass to Steve. Steve's got the puck. He's at center ice. He's going to leave it for Monty. What's Monty going to do? Monty gets it intercepted, and Scarecrow's going to try to tip it around one, but he's got Noah chasing after him. He's going to leave it up top. They take a shot, and that goes wide. And now the Sheriffs have it behind the Growlers net, trying to make a play. They still have it, trying to backhand it. Actually, a decent play, but Noah was there to intercept it. He's just going to take off. Noah's got the puck at center ice. He's got TA trailing. He's still got it. He's going to make a pass across to TA. Walks it, takes a shot, and just misses. Nice play by Noah to set up TA. He's got it again. He's trying to feed it through. Monty's chasing it behind the net, but Scarecrow's going to come up with it for the Sheriffs. And he's going to skate it out to his blue line. He's got the puck at center ice. He's still got it. He's going to cross the blue line, get around one, take a shot, and into Jacob. Jacob makes the stop there. And we are getting close to inside of only 3 minutes left to go in the first. 2-0 Growlers. And here comes Steve. He crosses the blue line, looking to get a shot off, and that gets taken away. That came off. The ice has been terrible the past few weeks. Lots of puddles, and you can see that just came off of Steve's stick right there. And now we're back. Andrew's got the puck at the blue line. He's going to pass it up for TA, who gives it to Steve. Steve's breaking in. He's going to leave it for TA, but he couldn't get a handle on it, and that puck's floating around. TA's got it again. He walks in, leaves it for Steve. Steve's got it in the corner. He tries to throw it up top for Andrew. Andrew's got it down to Monty. Monty passes to TA, and he scores.
You ready? Let's go.
Well, this line's been putting up some points lately.
Yeah.
TA to Monty, this is becoming a habit. You can see right here, TA's got it. He leaves it for Steve. Steve's got only one to beat. Doesn't look like a problem. And he's going to go in, and he feels like he's running out of room. And he's got TA coming up high. Tries to pass it to TA. Just a little bit too much to one side. And then there's a little bit of a scramble there for the puck. TA comes up with it. And you can see he's got Steve down low. Monty's going to the right spot on the other side. He throws it down to Steve. And then Andrew's just going to try to find some open ice. Look at Andrew. He's looking. He's trying to find a good passing lane. And Steve makes a great pass back to him. And then too many bodies to shoot through. So Andrew dumps it down to Monty. Monty throws it through the goal crease at the goalie and watch it come right through onto the stick of TA. In the right spot. This is now like 3 weeks in a row. And it is now 3-0 Growlers. Great job, boys. All right, we got a new line here. We got the Kirk boys, and we got Jacob out there, and Otley and Andrew, and the score is now 3-0. So the question is, will the Sheriffs get a goal, or will they escape this period without letting the Growlers get another one? And they get a few shots on goal right there. It comes back to Scarecrow. He lets one fly off of Jacob and into the corner. And now Wonder Woman's got it. She's got it back in her own zone looking for Scarecrow. She's wheeling and dealing, trying to get around one or two, and she does. But she couldn't get around Andrew. He's going to take that puck away. And he's got the puck in the Growler zone. He's looking to pass it out to somebody. He hits Evan. Here comes Evan Kirk. He tries to sidestep the Scarecrow, but that doesn't work. And Andy almost takes it away from him. And now Scarecrow's going, but it's a 1-on-3. I don't like his chances. He's going to get around one, looking to pass it out front, or he's still got it. He's going to leave it. I don't know why he did that. That's not going to work out very well. And now the Growlers got it behind their net. Going to throw it all the way around to Jacob. A little bit too hot. And now Scarecrow's got it again. He's going to sidestep 1, 2. He's going to cross into the Growler zone. He's going to take a shot. And Jacob's just going to grab that and make a save. And then Jacob's going to drop it. He's going to keep play going here. We are down to almost the last minute left to go in the first period. And that pass is a little bit too far, and Wonder Woman's got it again. She's going to cross into the Growler zone. She's looking to get a shot off. And now that puck goes into the corner. She's got it in the corner. Tries to throw it out front, but there is nobody there. And Scarecrow's got it. He is backpedaling, and he's just looking to play it up to her. But that goes to Andrew, and then over to Scotty. And Scotty makes a long pass for Jacob, but that's a little bit too far. And we got ourselves an icing call and a face-off back in the Growler zone. 3-0 late in the first period. got a face-off. And that's going to go, and Jacob's going to play that into the corner, and now they're going to take a shot, and that's going to go all the way around and back to center ice where Wonder Woman chases after it. She leaves it for number 13, but he can't handle it. Now Scotty Heritage has got it. He dumps it to Gowell. Gowell's chasing it in the corner. He's going to try to throw it out front, but that gets picked off. And Scarecrow's got it. We are down to 10. Well, my clock's off, but close. Down to the last 5 seconds in the first period. And that looks like how it's going to end. It is going to be 3-0 after one. Growlers over Sheriffs. We'll be back in just 90 seconds for the start of the second period.
According to TripAdvisor, Clearwater Beach ranks as the #1 beach in Florida, #2 in the U.S., and amongst the top 20 in the entire world. This unit has one of the largest balconies in all of the residences of the Sand Pearl, almost 2.5 times larger than anybody else. Hands down, making this the best seat on all of Clearwater Beach. One thing you're gonna love about Unit 302, it's on the same floor as all the amenities. So before I show you the amenities, let's stop at the coffee bar and get a cup of coffee. You know, I think today I'll go with a cappuccino. Located on the quiet end of North Clearwater Beach, this unit is just steps away from the high energy of Pier 60, the shops, and the restaurants. So it's really the best of both worlds if you want privacy, but yet walkability. With a rich history of multi-million-dollar values, there's no place better if you want luxury and location than the residences at the Sand Pearl.
All right, it's about that time. We start the second period, and it is 3-0 Growlers. It's been all Growlers. I mean, the Sheriffs had maybe 2 to 3 chances in the first period. If I had to guess, the Growlers probably put up 10 shots to the Sheriffs 4. And we are getting ready to start the second period. We've got Gowell, Dahmer, and Heritage out there with Scotty and Noah. And here we go. We got the puck drop, and it goes all the way back to Scarecrow. He's going to look to throw it across to Wonder Woman. She's got the puck at the blue line, and she throws it across, and they're going to try to bring the puck into the Growler zone. Are they going to make a play? Just too many people there that are just too slow on this team. And they have 1 or 2 people that can play, but that's just not enough. And Scarecrow's got it again. Here's one guy that can skate, and she can also. She's going to take off Wonder Woman. She's going to get around one. She's going to try to get around Gowell, and she does. She gets into the corner. Noah's chasing her behind the net, and she's going to make a nice move, and she's going to throw it up top to Scarecrow. He takes a shot, and Jacob makes a save, and the Growlers are just going to tip it out. Nice save by Jacob to keep it at 3-0 here in the second. Scarecrow's going to chase it behind his net, and he's going to wrap it around the boards to Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman's got the puck. And she gives it back to Scarecrow, and now he comes in, and he's going to lose it. And Heritage is going to tip it around for Dahmer. Dahmer's got the puck. He's going to dish it up to Noah. Noah's going in. He tries to get around one. He does with a nice backhand. And that was a nice dish from Dahmer to Noah to set up that play. But we are still at 3-0 here early in the second. All right, we got the line of Steve, Monty, and TA. This has been our scoring line. These guys have been red hot. TA throws it across, and Monty's jamming at it. These guys have been really, really making things happen. And now TA's got it. He's going to try to throw it up front for Monty again. 2 good plays right there. And now Monty's chasing the Sheriffs down in the corner, and they're going to try to pass it out. But Ali keeps it in, and the refs are saying, nope, you are offsides. So Sheriff's just going to throw it down where Andrew picks up the puck, and he's going to dump it along the boards to Steve. Steve crosses the blue line. He's got Monty and TA trailing. He's going to give it up to TA. Here comes TA. He's going to throw it back for Monty. Nice play, but Monty couldn't connect on that. This line is buzzing. And here come the Sheriffs. They're going to bring it in. And again, just can't seem to complete passes or make much happen. There's going to be a shot on Jacob, and he's going to make that save. It's like one and done for the Sheriffs. Just, unless they get more than one shot, it's going to be tough to score on Jacob. And now the Growlers just trying to make something happen in the Sheriff's end, but they don't, and the Sheriffs are going to bring it out. Scarecrow's got the puck at center ice, and he's going to dump it in where Steve handles that easily, and Steve's going to try to throw it out, but that almost got picked off. That was kind of dangerous. And again, the Sheriffs, I don't even know what they're doing. No possession, nothing, just throwing the puck around, can't complete a pass. And now here come the Growlers. It looks like that was Andy Kirk, threw it on net, and that was a dangerous play. And now Steve's got the puck. He's going in. Steve makes a shot, and the goalie makes a save, and that just misses. We were real close to being 4-0. And now Andrew takes a shot. That goes behind the net. And we're just throwing the puck from side to side. And the Sheriff's trying to get it out, but they turn it over again. Here comes Otley. Otley's got the puck. He's going to try to throw it through to Monty, but he couldn't get to it. And now Scarecrow's going to chase it down in the corner for the Sheriffs. And he's just going to throw that puck down into the Growler zone. Otley's going to pick that up. And he loses that. He tried to throw it over to Andrew, and they're going to take a shot, and that goes off of Jacob into the corner, where Andrew's going to have another chance to get it out. He's going to throw it up to Evan Kirk. He's going to throw it all the way across to Steve. He's going to sidestep Wonder Woman once, and then he loses it when he tries to do it again, but Jacob's got the puck. Jacob throws it across. It's in the corner. Scarecrow's trying to get it out. He tries to turn into Jacob, but he makes a nice play to strip that off his stick. And now they're trying to get the puck out, and they do. Wonder Woman's got it. She crosses center ice. She's going to cross into the Growler zone. She's going to walk right in and take a shot on Jacob, and he makes a really nice save on that. She's going to have it again. And Sheriff's picking up the pace here a little bit, but Jacob has been red hot. He has only let up one goal in his last 4 games. That includes 3 shutouts. Here comes Evan Kirk again. He walks in and takes a shot, and that's a nice save there by the Sheriff's goalie. And now the pace is starting to pick up. Here comes Scarecrow, number 25. He walks in, takes a shot. That goes off of Jacob, and then maybe the post afterwards. And Andrew's got the puck. He's going to throw it up for Andy, who gives it to Evan. Evan's got the puck. He's going to cross into the Sheriff's zone. He's trying to get around 1-2. He does. He's trying to get a shot off. And that puck goes into the corner where Andrew chases after it. Andrew's got Jacob down low. He throws it down to Jacob. Jacob's got it. He's walking in. He takes a shot. He tries to stuff it in the corner. Jacob's got it again. He's going to throw it out front. Scotty's got the puck. He throws it on net. The rebound, and Jacob scores.
You ready? Let's go.
Well, you can see Jacob's got the puck down low.
Yeah.
And nobody was defending him, so he thought, why not just try to stuff it in the corner? That was a nice thought and a nice try. And the good news is it ends up back on his stick. He's going to throw it all the way up to the point. Nice pass to Scotty. And Scotty's his goal is just to get it on net, keep it low if that's possible. It doesn't have to be hard, and that's a great shot by Scotty. And the puck bounces right on the stick of Jacob, and Scarecrow's got his back turned. And it is now 4-0 Growlers. It's just getting worse for the angry Sheriffs. All right, we got a line change. We got Heritage, Dahmer, and Gowell out there, and we've got Noah and Scotty on D, and the Sheriffs are going to win that faceoff. We are down to 6:48, and if we get one more goal, I think it'll turn into running clock, which is what we want for the third period. We want to put these guys out of their misery, and now Gowell's got it. He leaves it for Noah. Noah crosses in. He's got Gowell and Dahmer. He throws it across to Dahmer, but he couldn't reach it. Now Dahmer tries to throw it across for Gowell, but that pass was a little bit in the wrong direction, and now the Sheriffs got it. They're going to try to bring it back in. They cross the blue line, trying to make a play, some type of play, and now Gowell's got it again. He's looking to flip it up high to get Dahmer or Heritage breaking out. But Scarecrow's, he's gonna knock that down with his hand, and he's gonna cross in, and this is what I'm talking about with the passing. It is like a comedy show out here with these guys. I don't know who they're passing to, what type of passing. It just nothing seems to connect. But here comes Noah. He's just coming in. He's gonna cross into the blue line. He's gonna keep it. He's got it. Dad's looking for it, and I don't know what that pass was. We're going to have to talk about that on the bench. That was garbage. We paid a lot of money, too much money for a pass like that. Okay, here comes Noah in again. He's going to try to get something off, and then this time, this one's on me. And Wonder Woman's going to pick up the puck. She's going to cross the blue line, trying to make something happen. But as typical, nothing happens. And Noah's going to get the puck. He's going to cross the blue line. He's got TA. He's got Monty. Monty walks in and takes a rip, and that goes wide. And that's going to leave the zone. And Wonder Woman's got it. They got a 3-on-2. Let's watch this train wreck. Can't complete a pass. And now it goes out front and almost made something happen just by accident. You know, blind squirrels do get nuts. That is a fact. And you almost seen a blind squirrel get a nut right there. But they didn't. And they're just going to be trying to get, what do we got, an offsides call? I think we got ourselves an offsides call. We got about 4 minutes left to go in the second. 4-0, Growlers. We get ourselves a face-off outside the Growler zone, and Scarecrow walks in. He takes a shot, and that goes off the glove of Jacob. And now Otley's got it. He's going to dump it up to Andrew. Andrew's got it to the side of the net, and he's going to throw it all the way back across to Otley, who's going to make a long stretch pass to TA. TA's got the puck at center ice. TA's crossing the blue line. He thought Steve was going in another direction and tried to leave it for him, but Wonder Woman picks up the puck. And she's going to cross into the Growler zone. She takes a shot on Jacob, and he just directs that into the corner. And then the Growlers are just going to clear that out. A long stretch pass to TA. It is a 3-on-1. TA, Steve, and Monty. And we got TA takes the shot that goes off the goalie. Monty couldn't get the rebound, and we're going to get a tripping call, I believe. And so the hand is up in the air, and the goalie has gone to the bench. And here comes Wonder Woman trying to make something happen. Let's see. Finally, a completed pass. They take a shot, and that goes off to Jacob. But we are going to have a whistle, and we got ourselves a penalty. Somebody's going down for tripping. Who's it going to be? Tripping call it is. And we got a guy going to the box. We are going to be a man short, so to kill it, we got the Kirk boys, we got Otley, and we got Andrew. Will the Sheriffs get on the board? They are down 4-0, but they will have a power play. Let's see how good they can do with this. 3:42 left to go in the second period. Sheriffs win it back. Kirk's chasing up top. Wonder Woman's got it. She's got Scarecrow over on the point. She's going to throw it over to Scarecrow. He should probably just try to take a shot because completing a pass is a disaster. He's going to walk in, take a shot, and that's going to miss and go around. And Andrew's going to clear that out easily. And Wonder Woman's going to chase that. Behind her net, you can see the clock ticking down. 3:10 in the first. Here she goes. She takes it to center ice. She steps around two guys and then finally loses it. And Evan's going to come up with it. Evan's going to take a shot, and that was a hard shot on the goalie. He made a nice stop there up in the high part of his shoulder, and then it just dropped out. And here they go. They're going to try to make a pass again. Can't complete a pass, and that's going to end up going in the corner where Otley's got the puck, and Otley's going to leave it up there for Andrew again. Andrew's going to go behind his own net, and he's going to pass it up to Evan Kirk, who looks like he's going to skate this out easily. He's got his dad with him, Andy, and now he's got Otley jumping up. He's going to throw it on the goalie, and it bounces. Andy has a nice poke at it. And now Evans got it in the corner. Evans got it. He tries to throw it up front. And what is that? A nice play there by the Kirk boys. They just couldn't finish. Andy was definitely in the right spot. Nice try, but a nice play there by the goalie. And now Andrew's got it, and he's just going to flip this down, and we are going to probably be killing this penalty. It's going to probably wind down any second. This is the last chance the Scarecrow heads up here. He's looking to pass. Let's see how this pass works out. Yeah, there it is, a pass to nobody. Actually to Jacob. So a good pass to Jacob, but Jacob almost hooked up Andrew. As you can see, the penalty just has 7 seconds left, and it looks like we're going to kill this one easily. And they're going to try to take one last rush into the Growler zone. Wonder Woman's got it. She's going to try to get around Kirk, and it gets intercepted. Kirk's got it. He's on a breakaway from the center ice. He walks in, he shoots, and he scores.
You ready? Let's go.
Well, the Sheriffs, they just struggling to complete a pass or really do anything right. And they were just finishing up a power play, and this isn't the guy you want to send on a breakaway. And I don't even think, look at Heritage. He's like, we're good. 4-0. Evans on a breakaway from center ice, and he loves his signature backhand. He's going to fake the shot, freeze the goalie, and look at this. You could drive a truck through there. Well done, Evan. And it is now, 5-0 Growlers with 1:23 left to go in the second. All right, we got ourselves a face-off in a 5-0 game as we are down to almost the last minute here in the second. Noah's got the puck. He's going to throw it up for Heritage, but that misses. And now Scarecrow, he is going to try to make something happen. He's circling in his own net. Let's see how this pass works out. Did they catch one? Yes, 2 passes in a row. This is amazing. And they walk in. And look what happens. You actually get a shot off when you can make 2 passes in a row. So maybe a little hint there for the Sheriffs. Maybe work on a little passing in the offseason. Now Scotty's got the puck. He's trying to throw it up to Dahmer, but that gets picked off by Scarecrow. He's got it. He's going to try to throw it off front, but there's just too many bodies there. And now Dahmer's got it. He's going to throw it up to Noah. And now we got Noah and Heritage on a 2-on-1. Noah's walking in. He's going to feed it over to Heritage, who takes a shot. Nice play from Dahmer to Noah to Heritage. And that almost connected to make it 6-0. Will the Sheriffs escape without letting up another goal? Who knows? There's only 32 seconds left. We will find out. All right, we got Heritage win the faceoff to Gowell, who gives it to Dahmer, and Dahmer has 2 nice chances. That's 2 weeks in a row these two connected after the faceoff. Starting to get a little bit of a rhythm there. And now the Sheriffs are going to try to bring it in. Are they going to get a shot off? Nope. Maybe. Yes. And Jacob makes a nice pad save, and that goes in the corner. And now Dahmer's got the puck. He's going to get it to Heritage. He's got Noah. It's like a 4-on-2. Noah's got the puck. We're inside of 5 seconds. Noah's got it. He wraps around, and he scores.
You ready? Let's go.
Well, I think the Sheriffs just kind of quit playing here. I think they thought the clock went out. We are, like I said, in probably 7 seconds at this point. Noah's going in. You can see a lot of them just stop like it's over. Noah takes a shot, tries to get it out front, and then it comes back around. Look, everybody stops. They think the period's over. And Noah's like, nah, there's about a second, and that's all I need. And we'll make it 6-0. And watch this dirty play from number 25. I didn't see it at the time, but watch this. He comes in and tries to trip Noah. Absolutely filthy play. And what a piece of shit. What a piece of shit, Scarecrow. You're down 6-0. Take it like a man. And obviously you are a little baby, so you probably have to go to the bench and get your bottle and go cry about it for a little bit. But we're going to take this lead into the third, 6-0 Growlers. We're going to jump right into it. And I know a lot of the Growlers aren't happy with that little trip at the end of the third period. Trying to call out the Scarecrow. Dirty little Scarecrow he is. And we're going to have a face-off at center ice. Steve, TA, and Monty are coming out there to get this third period started. All right, we got a face-off, and we're going to have a running clock, which is good. Good for the Sheriffs. Good for everybody. We can get home earlier tonight. Here we go. We got TA's got the puck. He's going to leave it for Steve. Steve's going to walk in, take a shot, and that's going to go off the goalies. And now Wonder Woman's got the puck, and she's going to try to make something happen. She's going to take off. She's going to cross the blue line, and she's just going to lose it. Noah's going to take it away very easily. And now he's just going to skate into the Sheriff's zone. He's going to walk in and just let it rip. That goes off the goalie and into the corner. And now they're just going to try to wrap it around the boards, and Noah's going to take that back just outside of his blue line. And now he's going to pass it across to Scotty inside the blue line, and Scotty's going to make a nice pass. And Steve let that go. I think he thought TA was cutting across, and now Steve's got it again. He's going to try to get around 1 or 2. And this time, I thought TA was going to get that. And Scarecrow stepped in and intercepted that. And he's going to try to get around Noah. And he passes it, just leaves it for somebody. But they were a little slow getting to it. And Noah's got the puck. Noah's got the puck at the blue line. He gets it up to TA, who's going to throw it across to Steve. Noah, TA, and Steve have been on fire. Let's see what happens here. Steve's got the puck. He's still got it. He's got Andrew. He's going to try to throw it across. And that gets picked off by the Sheriffs and eventually just tipped down into the Growler zone where Otley's going to chase after it. We got ourselves a running clock here in the third period. And they're going to tip it up to Monty, who's going to dump it deep to Steve. Steve chases it in the Sheriff zone. He's got Kirk high. He's going to try to get it to Kirk, but that gets deflected. And now it's going to go back to Steve in the corner. He's going to throw it out front where Monty gets a tip on it. And now it goes all the way in the cross. The Sheriffs are going to try to regroup behind their net. And a Scarecrow tried to get it around Kirk, but that didn't work out real good. And now he's going to try to get around Steve. And they're battling in the corner, holding each other's sticks and getting a little aggressive here, the Scarecrow is. And now Wonder Woman's got the puck. She's going to skate it in. She's got it. Still got it. Looking for somebody to pass it to. And they finally made 2 to 3 good passes right there, but just couldn't get a shot off. And what's the call? We have a penalty? We got another one? Steve's getting a call? You can see Steve's pleading his case with Bill, but I don't think it's going to work. I don't know what the call was. But he's going to go to the box for 2 minutes, and we are going to be another man short. But we'll see if it matters. We'll see if it matters. We got ourselves a running clock here in the third, 6-0. And now we got a face-off. It's won by the Sheriff. Sheriff's got the puck. And now they're going to walk in, take a shot, and Jacob's going to stop the rebound, and they score. One reason Jacob has won so many games, his claim to fame is he just doesn't let up the rebounds. And this is what happens when you do. This is usually one that he would suck in, and for some reason you see that just pops out, and that's why rebounds are dangerous. If he just does the usual Jacob stop, that puck doesn't drop out. It remains 6-0. But that's what happens when the rebounds pop out. And that was a quick goal, and the Sheriffs, I wouldn't say they're back in it, but one more goal and the running clock will stop. We definitely don't want that to happen. Let's keep this going, boys. 6-1 Growlers here in the third. All right, we got the draw. It's won by the Growlers, and Jacob chases it, and he just slaps it back to Otley. Otley's got the puck, throws it over to Andrew. Andrew's got it. He throws it back to Otley. Otley's got the puck. He crosses the blue line and center ice and into the Sheriff zone, and he throws it over to Andy, who gets a shot, and that goes off the goalie and into the corner. And now here comes Scarecrow. He's skating up. He's looking to make something happen. They've already got one goal. Will they get another? And that goes off of Jacob and into the corner and out of play. And we're going to have ourselves a face-off in the corner in the Growler zone as we narrow down. Less than 8 minutes left to go in the third. All right, we got ourselves a face-off. Evan Kirk's going to win that, and he's just going to step right around one of the Sheriff's players, and he's going to take off. He's only got one to beat, and he's going to try to make it happen. But the goalie for the Sheriffs is going to make a nice play. He just ran out of space right there. He had some hustle, but so does she. She was able to keep up with him and didn't give him a lot of space, but we'll do it again. All right, this time Evan wins the draw, comes back to Jacob, and then he loses it to the Scarecrow. Scarecrow's going to take off. He's got it at center ice, and he crosses the Growler zone, and he's going to make a pass, and again, just a pass to absolutely nobody. This team is awful. Okay, here comes Evan. He's going to walk in, take a shot, and that's going to go off the goal, and he's just going to hold on to it. I think they've completed maybe 3 to 4 passes all game, and that's where their chances have come from. They can't, the passes aren't even to people, just to no man's land, this team. All right, we got ourselves a face-off. Growlers win that. It goes back to Dahmer. He gives it to Andrew, who takes a shot, and the goalie's going to make a save, and then he's going to leave it, and the Sheriffs are going to try to get it out of their zone, and they do, but the Growlers quickly take over control, and now Dahmer's got it. Dahmer's got it. He kicks it off his skate. It must have been that drill we did before the game, Steve. And then Steve passes it to Heritage and then to Gowell, and they are jamming in after it. And Gowell and Scarecrow don't like it, and they're going to have a few words. Gowell's getting in his ear about what a dirty, filthy player he is. And Live Barn, of course it's going to go back to center ice. Of course. All right, this time Heritage wins the draw, and now Dahmer's got it. He's trying to leave it for Heritage, and that's going to pop out, and Noah's going to chase that back to center ice. I love a running clock in a game like this. Let's go home early, boys. We are down to 5:56 in the third. Growlers looking to stay undefeated and go to 9-0 in all the years I've been on the team. We've had some good seasons, but we've never gone a perfect 10-0. So let's keep it going. We got 5:41. I don't think we're in trouble tonight, but here comes Heritage. He's going to break in. Heritage has got it. He's looking for a wraparound. Dahmer, and Dahmer was open. He just couldn't get there. And now the Sheriffs are going to try to get it out, but Noah intercepts that pretty easily. He's going to sidestep a couple, and then he loses it. And here is finally a decent pass, and let's see if that turns into something. Sheriffs go in, and Scotty says, nah, I'll take that away, no problem. And he does, and now they're going to throw it across, and Jacob does a good job just deflecting that to the corner. And now Scarecrow's got the puck. And it's in between the skates of Dahmer. And now, there was a nice play right there, but again, just can't connect on anything. And now it's going to go in the corner. Sheriffs and Noah are chasing after it. Noah's going to tip it around. And it looks like, who is that? That might be Steve. Steve's got the puck. He's got TA trailing high. He throws it up to TA. TA's got it. He's going to throw it to Monty, but Monty, he threw his skate out there, but just couldn't get to it. And now Wonder Woman's got it. She's crossing the blue line, trying to make a pass. And then that shot is an easy glove save for Jacob. And I just don't know what to say. I mean, we've played this team, and they've actually been pretty good in the past. But tonight, this crew that showed up tonight is absolute garbage. All right, we got ourselves a face-off back to Scarecrow. He's going to take a shot, and that's going to hit Jacob and go into the corner. And now they're going to try to make something happen, try to throw it out front, but TA's going to pick that off, and he's going to throw it over to Otley. Otley's got the puck. And he gives it back to TA. TA's got it. TA's battling in the corner. He's going to get it to Otley. Otley's going to walk in. He takes a shot. Goalie makes a save, and it drops down to Otley again, and they're going to have a little stare down. And that was kind of funny. And Otley just threw it out front, and that got batted away. And now it's in the corner. Steve's got it, and that's going to get picked off, and Steve's got it again. Steve made a couple nice plays there. We're getting near the end of this game. It is 6-1. Another pass to Otley out front. Nice pressure by this line here at the end of the game. And now Andrew's going to keep it in. Andrew's looking to make a play. He's looking for an open lane or somebody, and he's just going to dump it along the board. Solidified another day, and that pass comes out to Steve. They had probably 3 to 4 good chances there. And what do we got? I think we got ourselves an icing call. We got ourselves a little bit of a scrum. Steve and the Scarecrow are getting into it. He's been getting into it with everybody, number 25. They need to sit this guy down. Look, he's just going to the bench like it's just going to be Steve. It's going to be the both of them, and they're both going to be in the box probably for the rest of the game. Steve's getting his water bottle. He's leaving. And that's enough of that. We got 2:22 left here in the third period. This is going to be it. They're just letting Steve get out of the rink before they start this up. And here we go. We got ourselves a puck drop. Who do we got? We got the Kirk boys. We got Jacobs out there, Otley, and Andrew. And Evan's going to try to tip it around one, but the Sheriffs intercept that, and they're just going to dump it back into the Growler zone where Andrew's going to chase that down easily. He's got the puck. He circles behind his own net. And he's going to throw that up to Andy. Andy Kirk's got the puck. He's bringing it in across the blue line. Andy's got it. He goes wide. He looks to throw it out front for Jacob, and that goes off the side of the goalie. And now here come the Sheriffs, just trying to make anything happen, any possible thing. And what happened? They're stuck in their zone, and Livebarn is stuck. Okay, here we go. Wonder Woman's going to take a last rush. She's going to circle back because they were offsides by a mile. And now she's going to circle back in her blue. And I think she's just trying to waste time. She wants to go home. Minute 13, minute 12. And now she's going to make a long stretch pass. Just trying. Somebody put these guys out of their misery. Let's see what happens there. There's a shot on Jacob. Absolutely terrible. And now Otley's got it. He's going to give it to Andrew. Andrew's going to throw it up to Kirk. Is Kirk going to walk in and take a shot? Yes, he does. Kirk takes a shot, and that goes off the goalie and in the corner. Andrew's got the puck, and we are inside a minute. He's circling. It's like a dog that's been hit on the side of the road. We just have to put it out of its misery at this point. I mean, look at this. They're just falling down, stumbling and bumbling. No effort. I mean, why give any effort? This team is terrible. Andrew's got it. Somebody put these guys out of their misery. Let's let this clock, let's just end it. Wonder Woman's got the puck. Maybe one last rush for them. Let's see. Let's see this last pass. Let's see the play. Well, typical. You're not going to do a good job getting around Evan Kirk anyways. And they called a whistle, but I don't think anybody wants to play anymore because the Sheriffs, their team tonight was absolutely dog shit. And that's that. And the Growlers are 9-0 as we bring up the final score of this one. It's 6 for the Growlers, 1 for the Sheriffs. And as you see the standings, the Growlers are at 9-0. They have clinched the first place, and the Sheriffs now go to 2-6-1. We'll be back next week for our Royal Cox game. That'll conclude the season. And the question is, will the Growlers go undefeated at 10-0? If you want to find out, check us out next week, Wednesday night, for Beer League Hockey.